Good morning, everybody. Happy, what day is it? Wednesday? Do you guys even know what day it is anymore? I put a playlist link in the live chat feed. If you can't find it because you're not a part of the live chat, if you just go to my Spotify profile, it's Lacey Kemp, you'll be able to find it. It's under today's date. It's really good, so make sure you queue it up. If anybody has any quick or any suggestions, please put them in the chat real quick. We're going to be doing neck stuff, low back stuff, hamstring stuff. I'm still nursing a knee injury, so you'll see me use a cushion or a pillow for my knee every now and then. But otherwise, it's going to be just like a really good, stretchy, feel-good thing. And if you have a strap, please grab a strap so we can do AT band stretching and chest opening as well. Otherwise, I'm going to get started. So just go ahead and come into a comfortable seat on your mat. And if you have that playlist, go ahead and get her rolling. Okay. So just start to sit up really tall, and with each inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears, and each exhale, shoulders come down to your back. And right away, pull your navel to your spine. Let's tap into that Ujjayi pranayama. It's going to help warm you up. And feel those shoulder blades down and separate as you inhale. As you inhale, I feel them lift and separate. And as you exhale down, bring them together like you're smiling your shoulders back. If you have a strap, go ahead and grab it now. And I just want you to do some general sort of opening with your chest here. So grab the strap, bring it over your head, and just make little cactus arms and move as you work your breath into your flow this morning. I find after sleeping, this is always a nice way to start the day, is to get into the arms, into the chest. And if you're feeling really open, pull your hands wider and bring them further behind your head. If you sit at a desk all day long, your pec muscles are probably incredibly tight. So this is a nice way to counter what's coming for the next 8 hours of your day. If you don't sit at a desk all day long, congratulations, you've made it in life. Just move the way you need to move here. You might want to extend to some steeper side stretching. Couple more breaths here. Keep lengthening through your spine. Notice if you're starting to feel like you're opening a little bit. And then take one more inhale. And on your exhale, go ahead and drop your strap. Not too far away. We'll use it again. Shake out your arms. See how you're feeling. And we're going to come right into the neck stretch early on today here. So sweep your hands up tall on your breath in. And on your exhale, that right hand comes down, left arm reaches over, touches your right ear, and just gently pull on your head so your left ear is coming towards your left shoulder. Nice and strong to this right hand. You want to feel the right side of your neck stretching. Keep sitting up tall the entire time. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, walk your hand around to the back of your head. Pull your chin down towards the left side of your chest. Feel that stretch move to the back right side of your neck. Keep strong with this right hand. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your head. Let everything come back. I haven't done that stretch in probably like a week, and holy cow, does that feel amazing. All right, side two, inhale. Hands come tall. Exhale, that left hand down, right arm touches your left ear. Gently pull your right ear towards your right shoulder. Navel to spine here, staying strong to that left hand. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, hand around to the back of your head, pull your chin down towards your chest. I hope this feels good for you guys. It does for me. Holy cow. One more big breath. And on your exhale, release your head, coming back. Okay, and we're done with class today because that's all I really need to do, it turns out. Just kidding. All right, hands come up on your inhale. Exhale, twist to your right side. Sitting up tall on your breath in. And as you exhale, twist around just a little bit further. Stay long through your spine. Option, take weight out of this right hand and wrap it around, do a half bind. Peeking over your right shoulder, see what's going on behind you. Next breath in, sweep your hands, come high. And exhale to your left side. Oh, Roscoe, buddy. Sit up tall on your inhale. And exhale, twist around a little bit further. Keep sitting up tall. Option, take weight out of that left hand, bring it around your spine. I get a nice stretch on the outside of my right shoulder here. Almost into my rhomboid on the right side. Maybe some rhomboid stretching today too. Next, inhale, hands come high. Exhale, hands to heart center. I want you to uncross your legs here. Walk your legs out nice and long. Make sure there's space behind you. And I want you just to start to tilt back with your hands at heart center. And your legs and your feet are going to come off the floor. And you're just going to hover here. So we're in Ardha Navasana. Your shoulder blades are lifting. Hands come in front. I want you to just do these tiny little pulses. Little slight bend in your knees. Just tiny little pulses. Keep that focus. We're going to go for 45 more seconds. It's a long time. It's a long time in core world. It's not a long time in real world. And the longer you take your breaths in and out, the easier it's going to feel. It's going to make time fast. So big inhales, big exhales, 25 more seconds. Just keep pulsing, keep pulsing. If you weren't warm yet, you're probably getting there now. 15 seconds. We'll take a break after this too. You're going to come right into a break. Just keep the pulses going. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo! Knees wide. Windshield wiper your legs. Starting off with a bang. And I want you to let your legs fall over to the left side here. Take that left leg, put it on top of your right knee. Press that right knee down to the mat. And almost lift, I want you to kind of lift your hips to the sky here. So you're going to feel a nice deep stretch in that right hip flexor. Heart rate comes back down. We're going to do more core work, but I want to give you a second to bring your temperature back down. It's warm out in a lot of places right now. Switch the sides here. So let your knees go to the right. Outside of that right foot comes on your left leg. Press that knee down. Lift your hip towards the sky. Big, deep hip flexor stretch here. One more breath in. Exhale, release. And now we're going to do 10 of this snowflake, snow angel push or sit-ups here. So you know what that looks like? You're going to lift everything up and exhale, come up. So inhale down and spread them out. Exhale up. Let's go for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up, come up, come up, come up. Navasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, lower halfway. Hands overhead. Roll to your left side. Curve it up. Back down. Roll through center to the right. Curve it up. Back down. Center. Up to Navasana. Take an inhale. Exhale halfway. Tap your heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over your crossed legs. Go ahead and come into cat-cow here. So on your inhale, open your heart. It should feel really nice. Exhale, curling around. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow, and throw in a little side to side if that feels good. Coming into your hips. Moving through your breath here. Releasing your low back. Might feel good to press back into a child's pose. All kinds of popping happened this morning. And we're going to come back up to tabletop pose. Extend your right leg long, left arm long. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach back and grab that foot. Kick into your hand, bit of a quad stretch. If you want to play, you can take your left foot off the mat and see what happens. Go ahead and bring it back down. Release your hand long. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl. Inhale to reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, everything long. Exhale your knee to your elbow. Inhale it long. Knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale. If you have room, stretch everything out. Tap that foot down. Keep tapping. If you can't tap your foot, tap your knee. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold everything out. Option to take that left foot off the mat and wobble around like a crashing airplane. For 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Stretch out that right wrist here. All right. Second side. So plant that. You're going to plant your right knee, lift your left leg, right hand. Holding here, and then reach back and grab that foot. Kick into that foot. Early quad stretch, early back bend here. Keep your breath flowing. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms long and leg long. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl. Inhale out. Exhale in. Now we're going to take it to the side. Inhale out. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long. Exhale, curl. This time out. Curl. Option to extend that leg long if you can. Tap it down. Big taps. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Option to take that right foot off the mat. For 3, 2, 1. Bring everything back down. Stretch out that left wrist. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Really wide knees here. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Big breaths into your low back. Press your palms into your mat here so you feel those shoulder blades stretching, stretching. Inhale, go ahead and walk yourself back into your seat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab hold of the bottom of your feet here. Take a breath in. Press your feet into your hands and lean back. Stretching into your shoulders. Hi, Roscoe. Take a big breath. On your exhale, I want you just to bring your feet out a little bit more and smash your elbows into your shins, folding forward for a little bit of a hip release. It's really easy for your hips to get tight when doing that kind of core work. So I want you to just kind of release here. One more breath. Go ahead and come on up, cross your legs, sweep your hands high. Drop your right hand down. Left arm folds over that left side. So you're extending here. Plant that left sit bone into the ground. working to release the low back. So almost reaching for the corner of your mat while you're keeping that left butt cheek planted to the ground. Inhale, both hands come up. Exhale, left hand comes down. That right arm's gonna reach over to the side and then forward towards that left tip of your mat. Keep growing long through that right side of your back. Inhale, go ahead and come on up, grab your strap again. And let's just see how we're doing with opening here. So inhale your hands high with your strap. Exhale, bring them down, bring them back. Just one more big breath here, coming back into opening that chest. Exhale, release, roll over those crossed knees again. And let's go ahead and do a bit of a twist here. So plant that left hand, open your right arm out to the right, and then thread the needle here. Drop that right shoulder down, reach that left arm out. Plant that left hand and press firmly into the ground and press firmly into the back of that right hand. You can stay just like this or come into a half bind with your left arm behind your back, but really just working on the back of the shoulder on the right side here. One more breath. Then we're going to come down and switch sides. Plant that left hand. Inhale that right arm up to unwind. Exhale, second side. Plant your right hand. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle here. Drop that left shoulder down. Walk that right hand out. Push firmly into this right hand and also into the back of the left arm. One more big inhale. You have the option to take that half bind here. On your next breath in, bring that right hand back down. Plant that right hand. Inhale, unwind that left arm. Come on back to hands and knees. Take yourself into your plank pose here. So walk your feet back, spread your fingers wide, stack your shoulders right over your wrists here, and bring your feet together. And I want you to just tap your hips down to the right, and then pivot your hips down to the left, and to the right, and to the left. Just a little bit of oblique work. Also nice side stretching. Back through center, take an inhale. Exhale, halfway down and pause. Inhale, press to plank, downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet in down dog. We're going to move through down dog to plank to halfway down to little half planks and back up. If you know you need to come down to your knees for that, that's totally fine. Maybe try and see how it starts off for you. You might be stronger in your upper body than you realize if you've been practicing a lot lately. So inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, elbows pin in lower, halfway down, hold it. Inhale, press it up, downward facing dog. And let those feet a little bit more. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, pause halfway. Inhale, press it up, downward facing dog. This next one, we're going to come all the way down to the mat. So inhale, come forward. And on your exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Taking a Cobra Pose, nice and low here. Elbows again pinned in. Don't let your elbows flop out. Elbows are in. Pressing into the tops of your feet, lifting into a low back bend. One inhale. Exhale, bringing ear down to the mat, windshield your legs. Come on back down. Press those hands into the earth. Inhale up for a higher cobra. So again, elbows are pinned in. You're not sinking into your shoulders. You're lifting out of your shoulders. One more big breath. Exhale, opposite cheek down. Windshield wiper your legs here. Just opening through the chest. Getting some flex into that spine. Bring your hands out wide. Tent your hands so they're like little cobra ears. Your arms are. And on your inhale, press it up to a wide cobra. Come on up to your knees. Take your downward facing dog. So pedaling out your feet again. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Take a ragdoll pose here. Take a wide-legged ragdoll pose. Just see how your body's feeling. I'm having extreme tightness in my low back today, so
I'm going to have a nice deep bend in my knees. Let everything be heavy. If you're one of those people that's really bendy and you can put your hands flat on the floor, by all means, you do you. That's probably never going to be me. So I'm going to sway. You can grab for your elbows if that feels really good here. If you've got a tight neck, you contract in your spine. Same stuff we always do. And then I'm going to keep my feet coming a little bit wider here, but keeping this bend in my knees. Plant my left hand straight on my right leg. Lean over to the left. Open right arm up. Nice, gentle twist here. Feeling this in my IT bend on that right side. One more big breath. Exhale, switch sides. Left arm comes up. One more big inhale. Exhale, back down. Heel toe your feet through center. On your inhale, unfurl your spine one vertebrae at a time. As you come up, bring your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, Tadasana. We're going to start our Surya Namaskar A. Get some blood flowing. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Take your left wrist in your right hand. Tilt to your right side. Inhale, high. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your back. On your exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank pose. Take a breath in. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale for Cobra, up dog. Open your heart here. Exhale for downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop into your squat. So here we are, right in Malasana. Just the best. Just love Malasana. Bring those elbows in between your knees, sitting up tall. Use those elbows to wedge those knees open a little bit more. Really feeling those hips this morning. On your inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Big reach. Heel toe your feet together. Left wrist in your right hand. Exhale to your right side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga, option to pause halfway down like we did in the beginning of class, or throw in some push-ups. When you're ready, find your upward dog, your Cobra. Downward facing dog. Keep pedaling out your feet if that feels good. It's always nice to move in your downward dog. It's like your good base. It's like your base position, your foundation. Take one more breath in. Bottom of your exhale, come right back into the squats at the top of the mat. Hands to heart center, sitting up tall. Move here. Notice if your hips are starting to release, if they're popping a bunch. One more big breath. Big exhale to release your hands. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Heel toe your feet together. Tip it to the right side again. Inhale up. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, float forward. If you're one with crow, feel free to take a crow as you move back on your inhale. Flatten out your back. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, or like I said, come to crow pose. Establish your balance. And then simultaneously shoot your chest forward and your legs back, moving through your chaturanga. Coming into downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, right back into your squat. Hands to heart center, keep moving. If you're thirsty, take a drink. It's like nuclear hot in here today. On your inhale, sweep your hands up. Heel toe your feet through center, hands to heart center. Next breath in, sit low, take that chair pose. Inhale your arms long. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee down. Take your strap in your hand, come up for Anjaneyasana. So reach into Anjaneyasana, and before you lunge, again, as I've been doing lately, I want you to sit up tall here. Stack that knee directly over the ankle, so you're at 90 degrees. Really squeeze your right butt cheek, then lunge into that left leg. You're gonna feel that hip flexor stretch so much more. Simultaneously opening your chest. I'm gonna add a little twist to the left here. Try to keep that left knee going directly straight. There's a lot going on. And then twisting over to that right side. Just notice the motion in your right quad and hip flexor as you twist. Back through center, one more inhale. Drop your strap down, take your Ardha. I actually was dreaming about this stretch last night, which made me realize how incorporated it is into my life. I do it every day, and I still have the world's tightest hamstrings lately. Don't let that discourage you, though. It's still really good to do the stretch. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, come forward, step it back, and move through your chaturanga. We'll all come into downward dog. Take your right leg, extend your right leg up. Right knee forward, right foot forward. Drop that left knee down, just like we did the first side. Strap comes up. Inhale here, and get that positioning going just right for your knee. Squeeze and flex into that left butt, and then sink into it, firing through that left hip flexor. Take an inhale. On your exhale, twist over to your right side, keeping that right knee going forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, twisting to the left. A lot going on that left quad here. Back through center, drop that strap to the side. Take Ardha Hanuman, straightening out your right leg. One more big breath in. On your exhale, bend to that right knee. Bring your hands into the inside of that foot. Step back into your squat. We're going to do Malasana a lot because it's just the best. So keep moving in your stretch, in your squats here. Next breath in, come all the way up to stand. Reach your hands high. Heel to your feet together. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to go second side. Sit low. Right back into your chair pose here. One big inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step that left foot back. Drop your left knee down. So same side we just did. Keep your toes tucked on that left foot here. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. This time, interlace your fingers behind your back. Leaning back as you start to dip into that right knee, flexing to that left glute. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Untuck your back toes here. Maybe offer a little more of a stretch if you want to stretch that back knee back and that front foot forward. Coming into a deeper form of Ardha Hanumanasana. Or if you want to come into full splits, go ahead and come into full splits. One more inhale. On your exhale, bring it back forward, moving through your vinyasa. If you're tired and you want to skip it, you can come straight into downward facing dog. Just always lifting out of your shoulders. Left leg lifts on your inhale. Left foot comes forward. Drop that right knee down. Coming up for Anjaneyasana. Breath in. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Flex that right glute and sink into your left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Straightening out that left leg. Leaning back. Maybe bumping that foot forward and your right knee back a little bit more. We're coming into full splits. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, come forward. Bring your hands inside of that foot. We're going to step our way into Malasana again, circling out your wrists. All right, we're going to start our sequence today. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be working pigeon in early in our sequences and kind of going from the ground up today. So kind of a reverse flow. Hopefully it's fun and hopefully I don't screw it all up. Inhale, take your hands up tall. Big breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come back into your breath, back into your focus. Down and for chair pose. Sweep hands high. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go ahead and twist to that right side. Hook your left elbow on this right knee. Big, deep twist. Peek down at your knees. Make sure that left knee is not jutting out too far. Try to keep them in line. Working for big spinal twist here. Take an inhale. And on your in, exhale, I want you to just keep this twist, lifting this left leg, stepping that left foot back. So now we're in a revolved crescent. It's a hard way to start. Lots of balance required. I want you to be strong, lifting through this left leg here, so don't sag it down. Lift, keep your twist. Option to open your arms wide, fly your wings. Take one more breath. On your exhale, I want you to heel toe that foot over to the left side. Dropping down into pigeon right away here. So left leg extends long. Sitting up tall for this early couple breaths here. Just waking up through that glute. On that right side, maybe your IT, but really it's your outer hip and your glute. Then I want you to press that right hand here, or on the outside of your mat. Press that hand, open your left arm up, and I'm lifting off of my left hip, really pressing into the top of that left foot. Big stretch, inhale, bring it back down, and we're gonna move like this. So inhale, lift, exhale, down, inhale, up, exhale, down. We're gonna step it back into side plank. I put my hand back on the mat. So side plank from here. We're gonna move again, and if you need to drop your right knee down, you can. But inhale that arm up. Exhale, I want you to reach underneath your body like the back of the mat. Inhale, twist it up. Exhale, reach and twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach and twist. Inhale here, lift that left leg. Step your left foot forward. Spin onto the ball of that back foot. Bring your strap with you here. And inhale. Come on up for your crescent. Exhale, tap and cactus. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. I'm not tapping my knee because it's injured, but you can tap yours if you want. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap, hold, press that right foot back. You're nice and low for 3, 2, 1. Drop your strap. Coming up, breath in, open to warrior 2. So left leg is forward. You're in warrior foot on that right side on the back. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior, stay low in this left leg. Inhale, come back forward. Side ankle pose. From side ankle, I want you to take that left arm and shimmy it under your left thigh. Tip it down for warrior 4. So chest is squared to the front of the mat. Take one more breath in. Hand comes to the inside of that left foot, opening for side ankle pose here. On your inhale, reverse triangle, straighten out your left leg. Big reach that left hand, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, full triangle, reach that left arm. And coming into that full triangle pose, right hand extends to the sky. You're getting this glorious stretch to that left groin. Take one more breath. On your exhale, I want you just to spin your torso down. Spin on the ball of your back foot. Bump your back foot forward so both feet are flat on the mat. Sweep your hands up tall. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your palms away from your spine. Coming into pyramid pose here. A little more into that hamstring situation while opening your chest. Head can be heavy here. Feet are kind of on railroad tracks. Both feet are flat for 3, 2, 1, bring your hands down, step it back for three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, shift it forward. Vinyasa, option to keep one leg lifting. We'll meet in downward dog. So pedal out your feet, so see how you feel side to side. Take a big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, come back into your squat at the top of the mat. So you can see it's a bit of a reverse kind of flow coming from the ground, going up. We'll add more balancing stuff to it on the second round, but for now we're just going to move through it kind of quickly on that second side. So sweep your hands up tall. Big breath, big reach. Hands to heart center. Establish your balance and footing. Coming back into that chair pose, sit low. Inhale, arms long. Exhale, hands to heart center, twisting to your right side this time. Hook that right elbow on that left thigh. And then make sure your knees are appropriately together here. Big twist, feeling that lower spine wringing out. Take an inhale. Find a good non-moving spot to watch. Lift that right foot up and slowly step that right foot back, taking that revolved crescent here. So really lifting strong to that right leg, trying to sag this leg. Lift strong to that right leg. Option to open your arms wide. One more big breath. On your exhale, hands come down. Heel toe that right or that left foot over to the right side, dropping down into this pigeon pose here, just sitting up tall for now. Feeling this big stretch into that outer left hip. And we're going to move here. So bring your hand out in front of your left knee and off to the side just a bit. And your inhale, open and lift that hip. Exhale, set it back down. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, set it back down. Inhale up, and I'm going to step it back into my side plank here. Stacking my shoulder over that wrist. You might have to do some adjustment with your hand or your hips. Inhale to reach that right arm tall. Exhale, reach through and under your mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to reach. A lot of core happening here. Inhale up. Exhale, twist, hold. Inhale, reach, extend your right leg up. Step that right foot forward here. Grab your strap again. Come on up into that crescent pose. Inhale here. Exhale, tap and cactus, opening that chest. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap and hold. Press that left heel back. Big hip flexor release here for 3, 2, 1. Drop your strap down. Come into your crescent pose. Opening for warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment. Torso parallel to that long left side of your mat. Inhale to reach forward. Nice low lunge. Staying low on your exhale. Reverse your warrior here. Big breath in. Exhale, bring it all the way through for side angle pose. Drop that left hand down or right hand down. Squeeze that right elbow into your right knee. Little extra stretch here. On your inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out that right leg. Reach long to that right arm. Exhale, full triangle. Reaching the hips back. Hand comes forward. That right hand comes down. Left arm to the sky. Just the nicest groin stretch. Take one more inhale. Exhale, I want you to spin down. Oh, no, we forgot. Come back into your side angle pose. I was like, I knew I forgot something. So back into side angle. Shimmy that right arm under that right leg. Take that warrior 4 fly. So pressing my tricep against my right thigh for 3, 2, 1. Now you can bring your hands down. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Bump that back foot in. Go and straighten out both legs here. Interlace your fingers behind your back so the opposite thumb is on top. Palms away from your spine. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. for pyramid pose. Lovely, deepest hamstring stretch. One more inhale. On your exhale, release your hands down. Kick that right foot up for three-legged dog. Breath in. On your exhale, chaturanga. Option, keep that right leg lifted. We'll meet back in a child's pose here. So take your knees wide. Settle back in a child's pose. So a lot of times, and I've said this before in class, if you've got a really tight low back, it's because all of this stuff, this band of muscles around your hips and your core is just really, really tight. So we're trying to work the front and the back and the sides of all of these muscles, including IT bands, hip flexors, your low back, just to kind of release all of that area, all the tension in that area. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, crawl forward into forearm plank. So your feet are back and together, pressing back into your heels. Hips are lifted. Take a breath in. Exhale, tap your right knee down. Breathe and tap the opposite knee. So moving with your breath. Walking your knees out here. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your hips come down. Walk your arms out. A little bit of back core work. Squeeze your feet together here. Reach your arms long. Feet are lifting. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale to reach. Exhale, lift and open. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Reach. That's 1, 2, 3. Plant your hands. Press up to plank, downward facing dog. That down dog is going to be a nice stretch for that back. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Pulling on those toes to traction out your spine here. Head's heavy. For 3, 2, 1. Take your feet wide on your mat, just like we started class. Bring that left hand down. Stretch out that right leg. Inhale, big twist. Exhale, switching sides. Stretch out that left leg. Inhale, big twist. Exhale, right back down. Heel, toe, feet together. Hands come high. Resetting. Sides. Round 2 for the sequence. Back. Tadasana. Settling into your breath. Here we go. Sit low. Hands come high. Sweep those hands up. 1 big breath. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Twist to your right side. You can hold your seated chair, twisted chair, just like this. If you want to play quickly with a side crow, drop your hands down perpendicular to your mat. Left elbow's going to come right into the crook of my right knee. Looking forward, taking my weight forward, and just maybe I can come into the little bit of balance. If you're down, make your way right back into that twisted chair, because that's a hard pose to hold. We don't want people to have to suffer for too long. Taking weight out of that left foot. Slowly, look at all those wobbles getting strong. Step it back into that revolved crescent. Inhale here. Everybody in your exhale, drop that knee down for even deeper twist. Really wringing out the spine here. Yoga's way of detoxing. Come back up, lift that knee. Open the arms wide. Take a breath. On your exhale, spin it forward. Through that crescent pose. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Heel toe that foot over to the left. Dropping into your pigeon pose here. Left leg extends long. So that right hand is going to come to the very edge of this right mat, right in front of your knee. On your inhale, you're going to lift those hips. Exhale, set everything down. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up. From here, step it back into side plank. Reach that left arm high. On your exhale, reach to the back of your mat. Big rolling twist. Inhale it up. Exhale, big rolling twist. Inhale up. Lift that left leg. Step that left foot forward. This time I want you to plant that right hand still. All the toes go to the left side for your awkward lunge. Hips are high. Exhale, hips come low. Feeling that IT band stretch here for sure. Inhale to lift. Exhale, low. Spinning all the way through, coming to Skandasana. So flat left foot if possible. Try to straighten out that spine. Take an inhale. Want your hands to come to the left. Standing up tall. Skandasana, second side. Big breath in. Hands come wide. Sweep your hands tall. Opening now to warrior two. So we're kind of skipping the crescent lunges that we did before. Inhale to reach it forward. That left hand comes down. One breath in side angle. Take your warrior four. So twisting that torso, floating here. And from this point, if you want to take your bind, you can reach back and now open that chest back up so we're in a balanced side angle pose. If you want to come into bird of paradise, feel free to take just about 3 breaths, so kind of a quicker bird today. Otherwise, enjoy the spine, smile those shoulder blades back. Dropping that left hand down, undo your bind. Inhale, sweeping up to reverse your triangle. Reach that left arm tall. Full through triangle here. Feeling sweaty today on this one. And we're gonna just allow yourself to take a bit of a step in with that back foot, but your back foot's still perpendicular to the long edge of your mat. And then we're gonna take it into half moon pose. So lifting that right foot up, big tipping point here. If you want to bring your hand down, you can bring your hand down. I have this countertop to my right, and it's so easy for me to want to grab that. Holding this half moon, lift that right leg as high as you can. For 3, 2, 1. Back into that warrior. I want you to pivot so you're facing forward. Straighten out both legs, feet on railroad tracks. Interlace your fingers behind your back again. Inhale. Coming forward for pyramid pose. Head can be heavy. One more breath in. Hands down to frame your front foot. Step it back. Move through chaturanga. Option to keep that left leg lifted. And downward facing dog. One more side to go here. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, take your squat back into Malasana. Need a quick break, grab a drink. Sitting up tall, hands at heart center. Sweep your hands up, big breath. Exhale, heel toe your feet to touch. Resetting, final side. Sit low, hands come high. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, twisting to your left side. Hook that right elbow on your left knee. Stay just like this in your twisting chair. Or sink your hips down to your heels. Perpendicular hands to your mat. Looking to the left, drop that right elbow in the crook of your left knee. Take your weight forward and see if, I'm stuck on the bed. Maybe you can take some weight out of your feet. If you're down, make your way back into your twisted chair. Reset your footing here. Start to take weight out of that right leg. Let your wobbles make you stronger as you step it back. Establish your footing here. And then we're going to drop that right knee down for this big, delightful spinal twist. Inhale to lift that knee. Come on up into crescent for 1 breath. Hands come down. Heel toe your foot over to the right. I'm never going to get that correct. Coming into this pigeon pose again. Left hand is just almost to the corner. Left corner of my mat off to the side here. On your inhale, I'm pressing off the inside of my right foot, lifting my hips. Exhale down. Inhale to lift. Exhale it down. And now I'm gonna step all the way back into that side plank. Reach that right arm tall, breath in. Exhale, reach behind you, find your donuts that are back there. Inhale up. Exhale, donuts. Inhale up. Lift that right foot. Step that right foot forward, but still coming straight into awkward lunge, so all your toes roll to the right on the outside of both feet. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, set your hips down. Inhale, up. Exhale, hips down. Inhale, come all the way over and around for Skandasana. So my right foot is flat. Left toes are to the sky. And I'm going to sweep this giant circle with my arms. So inhale to reach, standing up. It's like we're painting the sky. Skandasana, second side. Settle in, one breath. Hands come out, rainbow it back up, opening into your warrior two, the front of the mat. This song has never been so pertinent as it is today. Hopefully you're playing along with the playlist here. Inhale to reach it forward. Take that side angle pose, and we're gonna come directly into our warrior four. So shimmy that right tricep under that right knee. Squeeze the tricep and the thigh together. Stay here or come into your bound side angle pose. If you have that bind, open your chest back to the sky. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Feel free to take your bird of paradise here. If you're a bird, make your way back down. If you have that bind, release it. On your inhale, stretch out that right leg. You should feel amazing. Reach that right arm back. Inhale. Full triangle pose, reaching right arm forward. Right hand comes down, that left hand extends to the sky. I'm gonna look down, I'm gonna bump that left foot forward, knowing that we're taking half moon next. Slowly transitioning into the balance here. Left leg is lifting. And again, wobbles are A-okay. If you fall out, that's A-okay. Holding this try for 3, 2, 1. Landing back into that warrior. You should just pivot forward. Switch the stance here. So you're kind of on these railroad tracks. Straighten out so both feet are flat on the mat. Interlace your fingers with the opposite thumb on top this time. Inhale, hands high away from your spine. Final pyramid pose. Fold it forward. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Kick it back for three-legged dog. Final chaturanga. Make it whatever you want today. And child's pose here. Sink those hips back. Feel free to wiggle side to side. Walk your hands over to the right side like I always like to do every class. Press that left hip back towards your left heel. Breathe into the left side of your body. Walk your hands through center to the left side of your mat. Place your right palm on top of your left palm. Sinking that right hip back. Just a glorious, glorious stretch here. And then we're going to come into frog pose just quickly because we've done some hip work. I want you to just take your knees onto the wide part of your mat. And if you have sensitive knees, you might need to fold your mat over. Walk your knees out wide, insides of your feet. Come down to the mat. Walk out as far as you can. Come on down to your forearms. And then if you're right here and you're like, dear God, this is insane, just stay right here. If you want a little bit more, press your hips back towards your heels. Big breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, make your way back up to your knees, and we're gonna take a camel pose, just one. So if you're comfortable in camel, have your feet flat. If you're not super comfortable in camel, have your feet poking up. Bring your hands to your low back. Squeeze those elbows together here. Take a big breath. On your exhale, just start to use your core to lower you down. Maybe you stop right here. Maybe you reach back and find your heels. If you find your heels, press your hips to the sky. If it's comfortable, your head can fall back. One more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and slowly come on back. Bring it down to your knees into Virasana. And just relax, let everything come back to center here. And just roll over onto your seat. Go ahead and take that right foot, plant on the outside of your bent left knee, Ardha Matsya Andrasana here. So we're going to inhale that left arm up. Exhale, twisting to your right side. You can either hook your elbow or you can grab that knee and pull it in. I really like to pull my knee in. It is just a delightful, intense outer hip stretch on that right side. So if you've got outer hips, this is a great way to get right into it. It also complements the IT band stretch that we're going to do next. But if you love to hook your elbow, that's totally fine too. One more inhale. Exhale, release, and counter twist over to that left side. And just fancy switch your legs. Woo. So right knee is on the ground. Left foot's on the outside of my right knee. Inhale, right hand high. On your exhale, you can hook that elbow if that's your jam. Might be nice to start this way. And then if you want to squeeze that knee in, whoo. It's very intense. One more big breath. On your exhale, release, counter twist to your right side here. Coming back through center, just take your feet long, sweep your hands up high on your breath. Exhale, fold it forward. One more final little hamstring push. And then release that, scooch forward on your mat, come down on your back, take your strap. Critical strap time. Bring it up over that right foot. Left leg can be long. Pull the strap towards your face for one inhale. And then bring that strap in your left hand. Cross your right leg over to the left to get the most insane IT band stretch that I can ever possibly think of. Inhale, bring it up. Take one breath. Let that leg come out to that right side. Up through center, switching the cross, or switching the strap. Right leg comes down. Pull that stretch. Pull that leg back towards your face for one inhale. And then strap into your right hand. Let your left leg fall to the right side. This might be one of my favorite stretches that we do. Inhale, bring it up. Strap into your left hand. Let that left leg fall out for one breath. Bring everything back in. Drop your strap. We're done with straps. Knees to chest. Shimmy around. Knees coming to the left side. Open that right arm out. Just as quick. Spinal twist and a ton of twisting today. We don't need to do too much here. One inhale. Knees up through center. Exhale to that right side. Left arm hangs long. Use your right hand to traction your knees down. Inhale up through center. Take your happy baby pose. Reach up, grab the soles of your feet. Take any last poses or movements that you feel you need today. And when you're ready, release into a well-earned sweaty Shavasana. Relax in Shavasana. Relax your face and that space between your eyes. Let your back be heavy. Notice the curve of your spine on your mat. Bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Take a big inhale. Feel your spine pressing into the mat. And slowly make your way back up to your comfortable seat. Take your time. And we'll go ahead and close with our 3 breaths today. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Breathe through your nose. Exhale. Sigh out your mouth. Inhale, sweeping your hands up. Big reach. Exhale. Dedicate this last one to someone or somebody who really needs it. Sweep your hands up tall. Big breath in. Exhale. Thank you all for joining. Please wear your masks so we can get out of phase 2, so we can have class in person. Hope you have a great day, a great night, weekend, whatever time it is for you. Thank you for being here. Miss you all. Bye.